So, itong araw na ito ngayon, today is January 6. Is a very important day because this is, as Tere said, I hope you don't mind me calling you Tere.
Yes, sir.
Mas masarap pakinggan yung palayaw no? Na gagawin nila ito, but this time, more parang hands-on. Parang hands-on, ano?
Employees will actually visit the pilot area. They will engage the residents and also do some mga parang green education there. Para ma-reinforce yung message na
Not
nasa
just-
kamay natin how to preserve our environment.
Yun, mas maganda yon kasi may hands-on And also, the employees are involved. All, or a group. So, sana maging successful and together with the other groups, no? Maging maganda resulta.
And all pages at the site.
Also, Tere, no, since I also represent the church, our side of the, this is also an advocacy of the church, environmental, which also I am.
But it is a very good partnership because diba normally the church says
Have you done that? Okay.
no
Yeah.
to mining, diba? So maganda to na your organization is supporting us in a way
Yeah.
that you want us to succeed in this endeavor.
Yeah.
And,
Okay.
but it's really important naman kasi.
Oo, kasi I was discussing with them all the problems and all these things. But it doesn't mean, sabi ko nga, alam mo, kapag masyado ka maraming naririnig na negative, doon makikita ngayon, pagka tinuloy mo pa rin, kahit nakita mo ng bundok na negative na nilagay sa harapan mo, tumuloy ka pa rin, that really is something, di ba? And that is what is important, di ba?
Oo nga po.
Pero may binanggit ka kanina, this is the first time, really.
For
To what
kasi
extent?
si GMA Network, marami kaming advocacy sa sinusuport.
Yeah, I know.
Yung environmental
Very well
advocacy
publicized.
namin,
Okay.
opo, it is part of Kapuso ng Kalikasan. So for example, we do tree planting.
Okay.
We used to support Haribon for that.
Yeah.
Dati rin nag-tree planting kami with BCBA. So marami din po kami iba-ibang partners. Pero this is the first time that we have crafted a project with specific partners na long-term siya. Yung pangmatagalan siya kasi magsisimula kami sa kabuhayan ng mga community na gusto namin
Yung
tulungan.
hindi natatapos sa photo ops.
Opo, hindi siya photo op, tsaka hindi siya one time, big time na gagawin lang. Diba? So ito, gusto talaga namin siyang makita kung paano ito magsasucceed. Kasi nga, lasting yung impact nito, diba? Pag alis namin sa barangay, sa Daang Tubo, pag alis namin dyan, pag tapos na yung aming working together with sila Biochar, makikita, alam namin na may kabuhayan sila, tapos yung estero nila magiging malinis talaga ng pangmatagalan, magiging mas malinis yung kapaligiran nila. So yun yung gusto namin level ng project.
Galing pa lang kami sa Kamkaringan because I am also the overall coordinator for the Integrated Inter-Neighborhood Security Association Incorporated, which tackle as one of its main issue as environment promotion and protection. I will talk to our president. Perhaps I will tell them na why don't we partner.
Sige po, kasi di ba the more we are together, the merrier.
Kasi
the more impact we will be able to create.
Ang membership namin are all gated communities.
Okay.
Now, being of the church, hindi ko rin pwedeng ihiwalay yung mga informal settlers. Because as far as church is concerned, everybody,
Yes.
diba? So, although, pag sinabi mong gated, elitist and all those things, but because of the wrong concept or perception, that all our problems are coming from the other side. Now, the church position is for us to promote profitable, productive working interaction
Yes,
with
which is what
all.
hopefully this project will develop into kasi nga yung livelihood component nito talagang matutulungan din yung barangay kasi di ba
Yeah.
yung Pbcharcoal po na yan na ituturo ng biochar kung paano siya gawin,
Yeah.
mabebenta siya ng community. So,
Yeah.
this is di ba parang more than selling something na hindi siya masyadong kailangan, ito nagamit talaga ng marami, makapapakinabangan siya talaga ng marami tao.
And it is more practical.
Yes.
Because in the Couples for Christ, when they were trying to recruit me, I told them, how can you preach God in an empty stomach?
Yun nga po. Kasi tsaka talaga nire-recognize namin. Madaling magturo ng wag, hindi, bawal. Pero kasi, paano ba yan mapapatupad ng mga community? Kailangan maintindihan nila. Bakit? Tapos, ano yung alternative? So, gusto namin, parang 360 degrees talaga yung project. Kasi, kabuhayan, kalinisan, it will redound to a healthier community.
The way you're talking is that you wanted something very different in the concept of the beneficiaries or the project participants will really feel in their heart and in their pocket.
Apo.
Di ba? Heart and
So
pocket.
talaga makakapagpatotoo sila mismo dun sa sinasabi
So,
ng project.
they are the ones who will do the campaigning if it is successful. And it will be successful. Well, GMA is known for being successful in doing many of these
We will
things.
also do our best kasi nga, more than sharing airtime, kasi maganda naman po yung ginagawa din namin, di ba, na sige, we provide airtime for the advocacies. Pero ano yun, one-sided. Inere namin, pero hindi din namin alam. Pinakinggan ba siya ng mga
Kasi
tao?
tapos na. Next episode.
Magandang pagkakataon na,
Meaning, there is
baba kami sa
continuity.
ground level. Ano
Sa
ba talaga?
grassroots.
Kasi, opo, baka naman din, di ba, sa pag-engage namin sa community, meron kayong matutunan na, ito pwede rin pala din ang kailangan ko or pwede makatulong sa kanila. And you can also go back and say, yung mga programa, baka meron kayong interest dito, mga ganyan.
Yeah.
So marami po kami nakikitang possibilities kung paano magiging relevant din itong partnership sa network itself.
Yeah. I think, with your permission, I will recommend to our president that
Sige
we
po,
partner
let us
with
know.
you
Para
and
kung
then let's do
we can
some
do
more
something
signing.
together to also be-
Tatapusin lang namin yung signing kasi sa security naman eh. Ang sinabi nga namin during the meeting, alam nyo, maganda yung CCTV. Pero most of the gated homeowners would rather be alive than rather be seen
parang
in the
after the fact
CCTV
na yun eh, diba?
na patay ka nang makikita. So, along that line, and one of our major project is the emergency response team. So, kalikasan is a major project also. I-arrange ko lang pag
Sige po, apo.
I hope you will give me your card and
Yes,
email later.
sige po,
At
no problem.
ano ko lang, ito yung project ng GMA.
Opo, yan po yung platform namin. Lahat ng CSR namin that's about environment. We lump it
Under one.
Kapuso ng Kalikasan.
Yan ang pinakang heading, no? That is the concept.
Yes.
Okay. Dito tayo mag-umpisa. Maganda po yung mga sinabi ni Sister Tre. Inaano ko lang ito, focus ko lang. The Philippine Mine Safety Environment, my chair. And then, anybody who would be interested to join, anuhin natin. They are not doing the signing. That's Gloria Alicia Kasindig, President of the Projects Incorporated, and also involved with Pmsea. The person I'm talking with is Miss Maria Teresa El Pasis. Then Mr. Philip Camara. She
I-text mo na lang. Bigyan kita ng isang card niya. Marshall. May naman is na isang UNDP project. Tanong ko halik kanina isang kapatid.
Sino ang Joseph Galindo siya? Wala?
Joseph?
Oo.
Si Junel po.
Sagip Ilog.
Si Junel.
Siya. Kausap ko kanina.
Junel.
Si Junel. Bakit Joseph pa nakalagay doon? Severino Galindo?
Ako yung Severino.
Ikaw ang ano. So, marami tayong pinag-usapan kanina. Medyo we agree on something and we agree on a little thing. Pero ang sinasabi natin is let's work on things that we agree. And then while we do not abandon on things that we do not agree, but what is important is the kind of result that we can produce together. Right?
Itong para sa kagalingan ng stakeholder, ng mga tao, yung kanilang needs ay matugunan natin na may kaugnayan sa ikabubuti rin ng environment.
Para lang humaliwanag, ano na nga pong full name ninyo?
Severino Galindo.
Galindo. Kayo po ang
Chairman ng Sagip Ilog, Pilipinas.
Okay. So, ito yung isa sa unang-unang project ninyo?
Hindi, sa Sagip Biliman Creek.
Okay.
Pero yung po mga nauna, sa Manila rin, mga Estero, San Juan River,
Saan?
Yan River,
Saan
Quezon
lugar?
City po.
Ano mga estero na ang napag-usapan niyo?
Yung pong Estero de la Reina sa Manila, sa Quezon City naman po, San Juan River.
Yun ang ongoing yun o?
Ongoing po yun.
Tuloy-tuloy.
Opo.
May grupo na kayo doon?
Meron po mga people's organization na na-organize, yung iba naman ay na-redirect ng direction. Dati mga club lamang sila ay naging environmental. Kumbaga yung kanila.
So ngayon totoo na.
Talagang totoo. Kaya lang may mga panahon po kami na parang tumatamlay, pero may panahon masigasig.
That happens.
Opo.
Miski sa nag-iibigan, kung minsan hot na hot. Kung minsan naman, no longer hot. That's very human.
May mga paghupa.
Okay. Thank you. Nice meeting you. I'll be working with you also. I hope we can work together.
Malaking tulong po yung mapasama natin kayo dahil kailangan natin. Lalo na po yung inyong, itong GMA7 para sa magpapalawak ng impormasyon para sa kailugan, sa kapaligiran na dapat ay pinagtulong-tulungan ng lahat ng mga tao, lalong-lalo na yung mga taong dyan mismo nakatira na nagkakaroon ng kapinsaraan kapag ka nagkakaroon.
Malaking bagay ang GMA. GMA will provide you the necessary exposure. And the Pmsea will provide you the necessary muscle and of course a little bit of money. Plus they are very experienced in handling matters like this. They have been dealing with the
meeting sa barangay UP campus 2 weeks ago. Naka-identify na kami doon ng 4 na problema nila. Yung po yung paninirahan, basura, baha at saka kabuhayan. Kaya ito po, yung susunod na meeting namin, ibabalidate namin yung na-identify natin namin problema na yan doon sa paramihan ng mga members, sa kanilang mga key people. Tapos mag-uusap na kami ng ano yung mga immediate plan, immediate action na doable na pwede namin magawa. At yan pong 4 na yan, habang inaasikaso namin, nagtutuloy kami ng programa ng Clean River Zone. Dahil yung pong barangay UP campus, siya yung kumbaga sa ahas, siya yung pinakabuntot. Siya yung
sa may labas yan sa may labas.
Opo, at tuloy-tuloy po.
May basketball court.
Opo, doon sa may
Cruz na Ligas?
Opo, dumadaan sa Cruz na Ligas.
Okay.
At ang labas po niya sa San Juan River.
Okay.
Yung tubig naman ng San Juan River na yan, ang labas ay Pasig River.
Okay.
Kaya the main, po sa malaking ilog natin sa Metro Manila, at labas naman yan ay sa North Bay, may dagat na.
Alam niyo, maganda itong tie-up ninyo, no? Pmsea, Philippine Mine Safety and Environment Association. Because they are one organization that is really concerned with safety and environment. In short, they may be commercial in nature, but the organization itself has been conducting safety of operation. They are giving awards for mining companies who exhibited the best mining safety operation. The Pmsea gives award for the best mining organization who were able to give back to the environment.
Mahalagan po yan
Napakaganda ho ng pag nalaman ho ninyo yung kabuuan ng kanilang project. Napakaganda kasi you will be surprised na marami ho sila sa reforestation, napakarami.
So yung kanilang organization ay importante dahil sumasakaraw sa mas maraming nagmimina. Ang pangunahin ay tubo, kita. Pero ang napipinsala naman yun yung environment. Pero sa pamamagitan ng kanilang organization, ito nga pong Pmsea, mailalagay sa tamang direksyon yung pagmimina.
At saka po, ang sabi po, ang tawag po sa industry niyan is responsible mining.
Responsible.
Iba po yung irresponsible mining. Responsible mining means you give back to the environment what you have taken. You give back to the people some positive, profitable, very solid giving back in terms of economy, in terms of livelihood, in terms of scholarship, and so many other things that if you will know, magugulat kayo. And especially during this typhoon, even the president himself, nagulat siya sa grabing response ng Pmsea. Kantindi.
Baga ito pong Pmsea, mining not only for profit, but mining for development.
Ang panon. Kasi after the mining, they will not be living. They will be still helping the people create income out of the very same place na pinanggalingan nila. It can be in the tourism, it can be in the production side, what we call agro-industrial farming.
Mahalaga po yan.
Mahalaga yan. So that is why yung pagkakapit-bisig ninyo ngayon ng GMA, ng Pmsea at ng inyong organisasyon sa, lagyan natin to, Sagip Ilog movement, sana maging matagumpay at
pagtutulong-tulungan natin.
kailangan samahan natin Brad ng dasal, kasi lahat ng bagay kailangan ng patnubay ng Panginoon para maging magandang resulta.
At magkaroon ng tamang direksyon.
Willie Veloso, ako po ang author and publisher ng Catalyst for Development. I'll be writing about this with your permission. Isasama ko po ito sa aking mga isusulat at ipamumudmod sa mga kinaukulan. Okay lang ba yan?
Okay po. Maraming salamat para
Ako rin po ang presidente ng Geo Project Inc. And my daughter is the chairman. Baliktad na ngayon. Ang tatay na yung sumusunod sa anak. Okay, thank you very much.
Sige po, maraming salamat.
So, Brad, kanina nag-uusap tayo, hindi pa on record
Apo.
So, sige, saan ba ganyan pare? Pag maganda na lagi kasama. So, i-ano ko lang, on record, yung mga sinabi mo sa akin about the company and its role in the project.
The Philippine Biochar Association.
Yeah.
The Philippine Biochar Association is promoting the use of biochar for environmental remediation.
Brad, excuse me. Paki-introduce lang muna, nakalimutan ko. Ako si Willie Veloso, ikaw naman si...
Ako po si Philip Camara.
Philip Camara.
Founding member, director of Philippine Biochar.
Okay. Si Brad.
Ako po si Ariel Salombidas. Kasama po ako sa Sagip Ilog, Pilipinas Movement.
Okay. So, saka na yung autograph signing, Sige, Brad, pakituloy lang.
Biochar is being promoted by our association as a very important natural way of remediating the environment, whether it be a river, a polluted river, a polluted creek, or maybe the land is being degraded by too much chemical use, too much chemical fertilizer, or excuse me, or maybe a mined out mining legacy mining site
Okay.
that needs to be rehabilitated.
Okay.
These are all potential applications of the biochar technology.
Okay.
So we're very happy that Pmsea and Sagip Ilog, Pilipinas, and GMA Network and Philippine Biochar are coming together to demonstrate how biochar can be applied successfully for environmental remediation, and at the same time strengthening community livelihood.
Okay. Community livelihood. That's a very, very popular word, no? Can you describe exactly how you will generate income through your biochar program? Paano eksaktong kikita ng million? O hindi pa milyon, hindi pa milyon. Okay.
Livelihood po talaga, hindi pang payaman, pero
pero doon ang direction.
buhay, no?
Okay, yeah.
But basically, the raw material is agricultural waste material such as rice hull,
Okay.
ipa, or mga dayami, o kaya yung corn cob, coconut husk, coconut shell. Generally things that are simply burned or discarded. Sometimes there's so much of this agricultural waste, it itself becomes a pollutant.
Okay.
However, with the very simple technology, rural communities where this raw material abounds can convert this to biochar,
Okay.
and that will have an economic value, maybe let's say 2 pesos per kilo.
That's your estimated cost, production cost, or
Selling price of per kilo of biochar.
when you say char, you're talking of charcoal?
That's right. Except charcoal is the term applied when you carbonize a tree
Okay.
and you use the charcoal for cooking.
Okay.
Then that is called charcoal.
Okay.
If you are converting agricultural waste products
Okay.
using the same charcoal technology,
Okay.
the correct term is now biochar.
Biochar.
Because it is not used for cooking, instead it is being used for environmental remediation.
Okay.
While
Okay.
charcoal is made from trees, biochar is made from agricultural waste.
Okay.
And then the output has for charcoal is for cooking, and biochar is for environmental remediation. So those are the differences.
Okay.
But the technology is the same. The carbonization is the same.
So, correct me if I'm wrong. It means it has to be compressed. The waste has to be compressed,
It has to be heated
heated.
with limited oxygen.
Okay.
When you limit the oxygen,
Okay.
the biomass will not become ash.
Okay.
If you burn something like rice straw, like sometimes you travel in the expressway, and you will notice burning of the rice straw, because the oxygen is unlimited, since you're burning it in the open,
Okay.
it will become ash.
Okay.
But if you put the same raw material inside a very simple equipment, like a
Okay.
drum,
Okay.
and limit the oxygen through a chimney,
Okay.
then after a certain amount of time, like 45 minutes,
Okay.
the material will not be ashen. Instead, it will be charcoalized,
Okay.
what we now call biochar. So, yes, it needs a piece of equipment, but you will end up with a material that is very valuable in terms of remediation.
Okay. You've been talking about conversion of agricultural waste. Now, how does your association, Biocharcoal or what, do income generation of waste coming from estero? Because
Hirap po yan. I think Sagip Ilog would be more the expert on
so
waste from Ilog.
because by the very description, when you say biochar,coal, it is conversion of agricultural waste. So if we talk of conversion of waste matters coming from the estero, then there is a problem as far as they are concerned, because the waste materials are so many, plastic, steel, toxic chemicals, and all those things. And pinasa niya pare yung bola sa'yo, pakisalo lang,
Kasi,
paano ba?
For example, ang
Paano
Sagip
ba
Ilog
yun?
Pilipinas movement focuses mainly on empowering the communities who live
Okay.
directly beside the river.
Okay.
Sino naman ang unang makakatikim ng benefits? Sila din.
Okay.
Kaya we empower them so that they will not look forward to anyone working on the project.
Malala ko
but
pare,
themselves.
ano nang pangalan mo?
I'm Ariel Salumbides po.
Salumbidis.
I'm a filmmaker and also a volunteer of Sagip Ilog Pilipinas.
You are a filmmaker. Salumbidis. May kaklase akong Salumbidis, si Maria.
Related ako nila.
Matangkad. Kaklase ko siya. Ganda siya. And she's my best friend.
Quezon.
Okay, sige
Anyway,
pare.
one of the immediate things that we do are put up MRFs in the different communities.
Ang tawag sa MRF,
Our materials recovery facilities.
Sa mga hindi nakakaalam, yung pong ibig sabihin nun. At baka po mabuisit kayo sa amin at kami ay nagsasabing MRF, ano bang klaseng hayop yan? So yun po ang madalas na tawag sa mga materials recovery facilities.
Basically, it's gathering all the waste and sorting
In one
them.
place.
Sorting them para may mga applications so yung iba-ibang klaseng waste kasi.
So, that means you are not going to utilize not other technologies that will convert waste coming from steros and other sources, not just bio.
Yes, hindi lang.
So you're open to a possible partnership with other waste conversion technologies.
Our role mainly is to organize the communities.
So, mas ano kayo doon sa organizational aspect. And ang GMA naman, ang sa image, dissemination. So, this is a working arrangement where everybody contributes something in relation to their specific expertise in the area of operation. So, thank you very much. I'm Willie Veloso. Kita-kita ulit tayo, pare.
I like the approach.
Hindi, pang-hobby lang ito. What I'm doing now is I'm preparing a CD for distribution to those that matters. I'm not using the gunshot approach which is being used by the mass media, especially those who are against the project. Because, you cannot tackle or put up a counter-offensive. If you do not know and discuss the topic so extensively, it has to be discussed extensively. They say gossip thrives on darkness. So when you expose these destructive materials coming from the gossip factory, then they cease to be effective. Diba? So that's the main purpose of this interview of this Catalyst for Development, because we say our editorial policy of Catalyst for Development is anybody can allege anything, no? But proving it is another thing. So I apply this on every aspect. That includes your project. Proving it can work is another thing. We know it can work, but the question is time frame. Same thing with the Pbcharcoal.
In fact, the particular technology that we're going to use in this project, because the biochar, the reason why it is a very effective environmental remediation resource, because when you look at even just 1 gram of biochar under electron microscope, you will notice it has billions of little holes, pores, no? And if you count the surface area, all the holes in only 1 gram, you will need 800 square meters of flat area to equal the amount of surface area. So we in this project, Philippine Biochar Association will teach the community how to raise the good microbes, and this biochar and the microbes go together because all of those billions of pores become now the condominium units, the residential. The breeding ground of these good microbes. So these microbes will be turned into a clay ball. They call it the bokashi ball. No?
Okay.
And so the biochar and the microbes are inside the bokashi.
Okay.
And then the community will put it into the Mabaho River.
Yeah.
And these microbes will consume the sewage.
Okay.
So as long as it is not plastic,
Excuse me. You are talking of something like enzymes, not
yes,
just limited.
microbes.
Because I'm also involved in waste management.
There.
So that's why I understand what you're talking about.
Yes.
Okay.
So the culture of the microbes appropriate for that kind of waste will be delivered by Philippine Biochar Association, including the technology how to make biochar. And when you combine the two, which is very easy to make.
Now, are you charging Sagip Ilog for that or just for free?
No, the expenses will be supported by Pmsea. The expenses, but we don't have a fee per
Okay.
se. But for example, we're going to spend time with the community to give them training.
Yeah, training.
How to produce the bokashi ball, how to apply it, how to understand everything. Yeah, we have to pay the trainer
Yeah.
to undertake
Okay.
that. Yeah.
So it's not free,
Minimal.
but
Everybody has their counterpart.
Volunteer work.
okay. Well, just to make things clear, of course, not everything in the world is free.
Yeah.
You have to pay the price for any good result. Okay, thank you very much.
Salamat po.
Okay, pare ko. Kita-kita tayo. By the way, you can probably expand this into bioplant,
Bioplant.
source of energy.
Oh, talaga. Yeah.
That's the bigger picture. That's the bigger picture.
Like your system, no?
No, even in your system, you can convert it.
Yes.
Hindi ko dala. Mas comfortable ako ganito kasi pag
Buti hindi nakakalimutan kasi gagalaw kayo.
kung minsan inaalis ko, hindi ko na-interview si Gia kasi alam ko na yung ginagawa nila, pero actually, I know exactly what they're talking about. Waste conversion. So, maraming salamat po. Dito ko po tinatapos ang aking mga interview.
Elevator, na-bump off na siya.
Talaga?
Okay.
Kami, pinapasok kami mga senior citizen. Mga senior.
Yun ang isang advantage ng senior. When I was withdrawing,
Ayan na.
eto na pala. Eto na pala. Eto na pala.
May mag-uupi sa akin dito.
Ano daw yung iba pilot mo?
Ganun ba?
Ibang barangay na. Ngayon na.
Pare ko. So, in time ka for the very important signature.
Painawin niyo naman to ng juice. Champagne.
Ay, sorry, nakaharang pala ako. Habang may baterya pa. Taman-taman, dumating si Louie, may baterya pa eh. Okay.
Nakaporma na. Ano pangalan namin?
Ayan.
So you couldn't go. Kunyari, tayo ni Walong
So, ito pong bagong upo, yung magandang lalaki dyan. Si... Okay, okay lang. Siya po si Engineer... Ito tayo sa side dito tayo. This is now the event is a MOA signing. Pagkakapit-bisig ng Pmsea, represented by the President of Philippine Mine Safety and Environment Association, Ms. Maria Teresa El Pasis, Assistant Vice President for GMA Network Incorporated, Mr. Philip G. Camara of the company Pbcharcoal, and then Mr. Severino M. Galindo of Sagip, Ilog. Behind Louis Sarmiento is Gia Veloso, President of Geo Project Incorporated and a volunteer worker of Pmsea, and then the others I already discussed kanina, inausap ko na. At kompleto na po, masayang-masaya na po sila ngayon. At magiging maganda ang usapan na to. Mas lalong gaganda yan pagka...
Ano gusto mo gawin namin?
Okay.
Question.
Okay, 1, 2.
Okay. Maganda yung ano ha. Ganda. Thank you. Thank you.
Handa na tayo. Mrs. Veloso.
Ay.
James, come on.
Pakiano na lang. Brad, mamaya ito. Pakiano na lang. Ito yung litrato.